over to the experimental tab for us. Unlike on Minecraft Java Edition, there is an experimental toggle inside of this menu, and whoa, hold on a minute. That picture right there, the cross out, was that there before? Wasn't that like a bottle or something? That's new. Now, sliding down through the rest of the experimental toggles, relatively late in a preview cycle for an update, I mean, it's unusual to see a brand new toggle pop up. There are no other new experimental toggles, as far as I can tell right now, to be had. Now, jumping into a brand new world and hitting the ground running, immediately trees, they're all around us, and take a look at the leaves. Yes, rejoice, just like it is on the Minecraft Java Edition. The leaves, they drop the leaves over here too. Oh, and the leaves. I talked about it a little bit before, but long story short, in the latest preview, kind of perfectly as Firestorm pointed out on the subreddit over here, so thank you, but in the latest preview, the leaves, it's hard to tell from this picture, but they were all the wrong color. This had happened in the very final preview of last year. We talked about it at some point, and here we are. Now we know that the leaf adjusting that strange bug, maybe perhaps it was linked to this big leaf update that hit us right as soon as this year begun. This is proof of my line of thinking that bugs sometimes maybe might be a little bit more than just a simple bug. They might relate to an upcoming update. Upcoming update, oh my god, they're here. They've made it here. The brand new pigs, they look even more beautiful. Like every single time I take a look at these things, get a full 360 on it, I fall even more madly in love with this thing. Like, oh my god, you're adorable, dude. The brand new pigs added in Minecraft Java Snapshot 25 W02A have, yes, made their way over to the latest Bedrock preview as well. These pigs are cross-eyed, they're new, and, well, this one's orange. Now, our new Warm Pig variant friends will be able to be found in tons of places across the overworld. I don't believe I showed the full list of the biomes yesterday, but it does seem to be in perfect parity with Minecraft Java Edition. We're looking at the Savannah variants, the Jungle variants, and the Badland variants as well. Meanwhile, our old friend that is now known as the Temperate Pig, the classic one, that'll be able to be found in many of the old classic biomes. You're looking at getting your hands on the classic pink pig, well, try your hand inside of any of the forest biome variants. That includes things like the flower forest or the swamp biome. Meanwhile, swagging things over to the colder side of the spectrum, oh my gosh, I still like it more. One day later, and I think this is going to be how it is for eternity, unless they add a beautiful muddy pig or something, the cold pig is my favorite, always. The cold pig, you'll be able to find this place in any of the biomes that get a little bit more chilly. No, don't run away, please, we just met. I will not hurt you, I won't, I promise. You're too perfect. Maybe I'm kind of crazy or lost it, but I somehow love the idea of being able to shear this pig and make like a warm furry coat or something. Our proper cold chili pig biomes are going to be the biomes that you can see on screen right now. That's going to be the taiga and its variants, and then any of the windy biomes as well. Windswept biomes, windy. With all this ambiance, I really wonder if we're going to see any new sounds as well. The overworld feels so quiet, right? Next stop of the day today, I'd like to swing it over to the Dark Oak Forest biome because tragically, for whatever reason, on Minecraft Bedrock Edition, the leaves, and while we're at it, those beautiful, the brand new wildflowers as well, neither of these two ground-covering features made it into the latest preview. In a brand new blog post or website article from none other than Mojang themselves, they sort of acknowledged the fact that these new ground cover things are completely missing and did mention that they will be on Bedrock Edition very soon. If you're on the edge of the seat for these brand new ground coverings, I feel like a good guess would probably be like next week or something. I guess we'll have to wait and see, and I'll probably be there. Switching things up to some exclusive updates for Minecraft Bedrock Edition. Inside of the latest preview, the big Driply plant, a plant that tragically I kind of always forget about, got a big update, except no it didn't. Yeah, so the changelog is kind of ambiguous with this one, just simply stating big Driply blocks can no longer be placed on top of... Oh, I'm a clown. The entire surface. Inside of the nearby Pale Garden biome that is still terrifyingly small on Minecraft Bedrock Edition. But just this one. Like, to be clear, inside of the changelog, the change is definitely here that Pale Gardens will generate more frequently and be a little bit larger now, and the same Woodland Mansion change that we talked about yesterday. So it's probably just chance that this biome happened to be a little bit smaller, but with that being said, we do have an interesting change when it comes to the plants and creatures that reside inside of this biome. So this change here is going to involve both the creaking and the eye blossom, which, speaking of, the creaking art has that brand new beautiful texture as well. I love this more dim one, it looks so good. But the eye blossom, the creaking, well, one, the creaking will be able to pop into the world as soon as the moon begins rising, and then the eye blossom, it has the opportunity to open as soon as the moon rises. Doesn't mean it will. I believe this all will account to a slightly, like ever so slightly longer time that the creaking will actually be able to pop up, manifest, and exist inside of your world. You can think of this as like the smallest, ever so slightly tiniest buff to resin farms. However, when it comes to resin farms, the particles that link to the block, they seem to be entirely missing inside of this preview. I'm not too sure. And that's kind of...
Hello? Another isn't even a horror anime. It's a comedy anime, guys. You know what? It's better than this. It's better than this. It has some merits, okay? Another is that show you watch if you want to get drunk and just watch a shit show. Food Wars. I'm going to put it next to Dr. Stone. I have the exact same opinion of Food Wars as I did with Dr. Stone. I'm like, cool, I had my fun, and then it just kept going. Just kept going, and going, and going. And unlike Dr. Stone, for some reason, I kept reading Food Wars, and it just progressively got worse and worse and worse and worse. Food Wars to me is like that Dio meme. I've seen enough, I'm satisfied. Moving on to Psychopaths. Psychopaths Season 1 has just gotten better with age, to the point where I don't even think it's popular enough. Makishima, to me, is one of the most interesting characters in anime period. Every time I rewatch Psychopaths, I grow a deeper appreciation of what he was trying to do. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, this is deserved. My god, if JoJo got more popular, I literally would not be able to be a part of the anime community, I think. It is a fucking shame that Netflix killed part 6 of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, but at the same time, there is a part of me that was kind of happy about it, because for the longest time, like a lot of the internet was fucking unbearable. They sucked all of the memes dry for like a good 4 or 5 years now. I'm surprised that Soul Eater is on here. The ending of Soul Eater was really bad, but it is still fun. Because I don't think Soul Eater is overrated in the grand scheme of things. I think it is become slightly dated. But I still think there are a lot of great moments and a lot of great aspects of Soul Eater. Right, My Hero Academia. Yeah, it goes hand in hand with Jujutsu Kaisen. We need the fans to get invested in it again. What do we do? Add some edge. Make Deku an edgelord. Somehow, it fucking works. I think one of the big problems with My Hero Academia is that it's so fucking bloated with its characters. Okay, let's fucking bring Demon Slayer into this, okay? There are a few shows that can get me that fucking hype. Oh, but the characters, oh, the story. I don't give a shit. The thing that separates something like Demon Slayer to My Hero Academia is that I know what I'm getting when I'm getting into Demon Slayer. My Hero Academia, there are so many characters, and some characters I care about, and some characters I really don't fucking give a shit about. But it feels the need to give time to every single character, and sometimes I'm really invested, and sometimes I'm not. We have run out of time. I am very, very sorry. I have got to go. We're just gonna do this quickly because I don't want to continue the stream just for like 4 shows. This goes here. This goes here. This goes here. This goes here, and this goes here. That was my ranking of whether the top 50 most popular anime on MAL deserve their popularity. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of disagreements in the comments down below, but if you did, leave a comment to see what the biggest travesty of this list was. But anyway, I can do this live on twitch.tv/gigout. But if you're watching on YouTube, then leave a like, comment, do whatever the hell you want. I've been Gigout, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.